Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. That is a decision he will likely regret. And you're out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Hard running there. That is a big win for this defense. 1 there as soon as he got the ball.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Etienne. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Dogs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown time. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Might as well stick with him. And the Dogs get enough for the 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly. And those hairy Dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down. He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Etienne. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Bulldogs are marching down the field.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell it's starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Smith. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on...
Picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. Gets away. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Offense, quick tempo.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They've always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 30.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to pass. It's back. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Comes out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He'll ride his man on the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. To the air. It's Milroe. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll immediately call timeout.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Handoff from the gun. At the 45, on its way. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. He's going to pass on second down. Dumps it to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play of the half. These corners backing off a bit. Wants to throw. It's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
The end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 17, Georgia 0.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught on the outside, it's Etienne. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Dogs want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
This is going all in. Goalpost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore. Right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this defense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
The option look. He'll toss it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He caught it! And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got...
He's off to the races. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Georgia comes quickly to the line. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Smith. Got a lot of running room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score Alabama 24, Georgia 6.
That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And I think this coach felt they needed something, right? You just scored, you created some momentum, you're still losing. Kick the onside kick, got aggressive, gets rewarded. Nice job by the onside kick team.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball, even if you can't see them. These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Alabama on 4th. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the punishment has been extended. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off with a defense.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Fast motion from the offense. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses
Georgia, 6.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Dogs headed quickly to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Running to Green. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. Georgia going back to work with another first down.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Catch in the middle. It's Urasek. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Now from inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Finds his man. It's Urasek. Touchdown, Georgia! What a grab and go for the score. And they'll try to tack on two. Go straight ahead. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer.
Some running backs just have a nose for the end zone. That guy did a great job there in the two-point play, running that one in.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Jumped on top of the pile.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This is a money play on third and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from touchdown time. And the route is on. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Might as well give it to him again.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Got a man. It's Delp. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They're trying to get to it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback checking off. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.